Good evening on this Wednesday, May the 6th, 2026. Welcome to Pershing Square Free Speech Initiative. The topics to be touched on this evening in this study: number one, what you should know about the one who breathed you and me and the rest of the human creation into being. Number two, our earthly assignment as presented from the boardroom of creation. Item three, our representative role, representing life and the effective use of love as we emulate our Father who is eternal and who is spiritual. Our eternal and spiritual partnership role with our senior partner in creating and in creations. Number five, how the deception is to be removed so everyone will begin to acquire the knowledge, understanding, and wisdom of our amazing and incredible source of life, who is our friend. Item six, taking control, but beginning first of all with taking control over that part of our own nature that must be subdued. Number seven, effectively promoting life, using the words of life as expressed from the mouth of our life giver, who is our senior partner in creating and in creations. This group, Pershing Square Free Speech Initiative, is assigned to introduce you to the first principle of life for effective living that directs your attention to our source of life, who again is our senior partner in creating and in creations. Our source of being is our dearest friend, an amazing counselor who presented us with this precious gift of life as a genuine demonstration of, you guessed it, real love in action. Our friend has never used fear, anxiety, or guilt-related issues as tools for manipulating heaven's crowning achievement. As heaven's crowning achievement, we fill a very valuable and cherished position as assigned representatives of our Father in heaven. Our designated position as his very best permits us to learn the ways and thoughts of our Creator, our benevolent boss, our amazing friend, and our senior partner in creating and in creations. We're junior partners. So junior partners in creating are in fact the very best physical creation our Creator could present within time and space. We've been granted free tuition at Heaven's Academy of Life, Earth Campus, but numerous options for entering life at the highest level of living, which our restless spirits continue to remind us that there's something else. And with what our Creator has given us to connect with will help us fulfill that hunger, that restlessness that continues to occupy our living souls. We've also been granted free moral agency, which permits you and me to make our own decisions and choices, and we can learn from them. Our Father does not use fear, anxiety, and guilt-related issues to force anything upon those he identifies as his very best creation. He doesn't play with his creation. He's given us an assignment. We have a future. We have a hope. We represent the giver of life. Why would he mess with us? It is man who creates his own gods in his image, who continues to mess with the heaven's very best creation. It is man who uses very effectively fear, anxiety, and guilt-related issues in order to subdue his fellow man, while neglecting the assignment to subdue his own nasty nature is totally neglected, because that desire to rule over others, which is forbidden by our Father in heaven, continues to be the mainstay of those who are identified as control freaks, fearmongers, ego-driven, and self-appointed scholar gentry. None of those identifying markers point to the creator of life, who is identified as love. And love is the sustaining energy and the force behind the energy that produces life. As our Maker's most valuable creation, made in the image and in the likeness of our eternal and spiritual source of being, we possess the ability, while occupying time and space, to express the following: compassion, forgiveness, mercy, and kindness with every single physical action or deed we express within this temporary realm of time and space. We are encouraged to learn to create, learn to generate, learn to promote, learn to produce, sustain, share, infuse, and refresh life at this physical level that's been given to us as our working arena. We are truly representatives of the one and only life-generating source within the universe. Our assignment is to rule over the land, air, and sea creations as we learn to effectively rule over our own animalistic nature and bring our conduct into conformity with the will of heaven. Although we are not, I repeat this a number of times in presentations, we are not authorized to lord or rule over those with whom we share this precious free gift of life. But we may become a very positive and encouraging energy by using divine instructions, which you are authorized to do, to encourage someone who is messing up, someone who has chosen to go the wrong way. And you say to them, wait a minute, be careful. That action, that approach to life is not going to end very well for you. Our appointment directs our attention to dressing things up on earth and keeping or maintaining what we're able to successfully tidy up while we work in concert with one another to make our world a better place in which to live. And we certainly have a long way to go in achieving that initial assignment given to us so many years ago. Our eternal and spiritual source of life is life-generating energy. Put that in your pipe and smoke it and think about it for a while. As well as love. Our Creator is love. And love is that energy that is pushing its own self into creating energy that produces life. Love and life are the same life-producing energy. It creates, generates, promotes, produces, sustains, shares, refreshes life from the eternal and spiritual level. At our physical and temporary level, we're able to do the same. We can create, generate, promote, produce, sustain, share, infuse, and refresh life at the physical level. That's what it means that we're made in the image and likeness of our life giver. The numerous divisive and competing political religious movements led by those control freaks, etc., I don't want to repeat that again, have no clue as to the process provided for converting the physical into eternal and spiritual. Yet, we're appointed to learn how to use this raw material, this physical raw material, to produce what is eternal and spiritual. We use this material to express compassion. We use the physical to express forgiveness. We use the physical to express mercy. And we use the physical to express kindness. Are you beginning to understand now the connection between our physical association and the spiritual that we're striving to generate by the effective use of the physical? I've often explained that we're to learn to reverse engineer what began as eternal and spiritual from the mouth of our Creator and was handed and translated into a physical form so we can act upon them, these divine instructions. And when we embrace them, incorporate them, and act upon them, we produce the spiritual and eternal results assigned to us to produce. Get that in-home study going and give me an invitation to come and join you so I can be a source of encouragement for you as I look you in the eyes and tell you that your life is of great value and worth. And those who have manipulated you in the past will also learn to repent, and they will do teshuvah, which is repentance. They will learn also not to repeat what they've done in the past in manipulating their fellow man, identified from our Father in heaven as his crowning achievements. The ways and thoughts of our senior partner in life are revealed in those eternal and spiritual words of life expressed, stated, or uttered from the mouth of our Creator. Let's remember these divine instructions were not commanded. That word commandment is a mistranslation. Should have been your duty or duties. They're not commanded because as free moral agents of the Almighty, we're to choose after to determine if something is for us or perhaps not for us at this time. And yes, we can choose. We can choose to go forward or say, I'm not ready for that right now. And it's okay. If anything is forced upon us by anyone or by the Almighty, it immediately negates the gift from the boardroom of heaven that is the free moral agency that you possess. We're appointed to learn how to make wise decisions and informed choices. Should we make bad decisions? Should we make wrong choices? That's okay. If it doesn't kill us this time, we can go back to the drawing board and redo what we messed up. We're encouraged to embrace our Creator's words of life as personal commandments for sure, but they will not be forced upon us. Our Creator has no need for robots in the eternal and spiritual plan for heaven's crowning achievement. The Academy of Life is the universe's leadership training ground, designed and destined to provide junior partners and capable of creating, generating, producing, promoting, sustaining, sharing, infusing, and yes, refreshing life throughout the universe. In the image and in the likeness of our amazing and incredible eternal and spiritual leader means we possess the ability to emulate spiritual actions in this physical form at our assigned physical level. We are learning to follow in the footsteps of our Creator. Our senior partner continues setting that perfect example for us once we get past that stuff that man has put in our way and blocked out what we can hear and see from the mouth of our Creator. Let me encourage you to begin a new approach, and let it start with a focus on life. Let me say that again. Start a new focus from where you are. Make it a life focus. Go back and restudy these instructions, these encouragements that I've been giving you since 2009 when this information was passed on to me to share. Nobody's going to make you do anything. But when you start focusing on life, you start focusing on expressing an appreciation for this precious gift of life, when you begin to express an interest in viewing others as an equal, and you begin to spend time creating that healthier self-image, you too will begin to understand what life and this gift is all about. You will learn how to rule over that part of you that needs to have you overcome. That's the expression that perhaps I should use more often, because you're overcoming that part of your nature that is up to you to gain control over, because you're assigned to put the final touches and that perfection and maturity on your own character development. The political religious paths that have been established by the numerous divisive and competing movements terminate at the edge of time and space. Nothing spiritual attached to them. Our Creator and friend has provided us with heaven's words of life that provide the life-connecting energy. You know what that life-connecting energy is? It identifies our Creator, and it's called love. And it's required if we're going to bridge the gap between the physical and the spiritual. Many identify God as love, but have not come to the complete understanding of this life-generating energy that in fact is our creator of life, our source of life, and is needed. We need that energy of love. We need to make it part of us before we can bridge that gap. You are the purpose as human creation. You are the purpose for all our Creator has done, is doing, or will ever do. Unfortunately, the numerous divisive and competing political, religious movements continue to dominate the horizon, and that's sad. Eventually, though, we read about an era in which our Creator himself will be in the presence, symbolic of course, because our Creator is everywhere. Our Creator is life. Our Creator is love, life-supporting energy. But this symbolism in the future of an era when everyone will hear what is expressed from the mouth of our Creator. Everyone will understand the knowledge expressed by our Creator and connect with the wisdom that bridges the gap between the physical and the spiritual. And no longer will people be running around saying, know the Lord, understand our Creator, because everyone will understand our Creator from the least to the greatest. Thank you for stopping by. I hope to hear from you. Give me your comments, questions if you have them. I'll do my best to answer them. I do not know everything, in spite of what maybe people have told you. I'm being facetious. I'm still learning, but I'm learning one thing: when you embrace life and express an appreciation for it, and you're willing to share it with everyone with whom you share this precious gift of life, and you learn to create a healthier self-image, a new life opens to you, and you can see finally into a future that is beyond the physical. Be well, be blessed. Thanks for stopping by.